mentioned your... Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us. And we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we can... Aw, don't mention it, partner. Travel... Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away? You're right. After all, everything that followed, all this confusion? Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to... Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. The Animo and Geo Archons. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inaz... Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain in? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko, let's see what she has to say.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to... Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right person!
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and after I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out. But to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. That's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other 2 commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liu Ichising. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans. You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed, but if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known, and voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
You're right! Paimon sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's...
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go
if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of it. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with.
with this fine ship and the soft sea breeze. Would it not be romantically irresponsible of me?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me the Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around, and with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament. Now,
But we didn't come here to take part.
well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time, get this, it's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell... As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my
Yep, and the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the...
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will...
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament or...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the...